Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is time. This is a live knife round as well. What are these teams going to get to decide what side they want to start on Ancient? Milky Gooners versus Make Your Mind. This is the decider. We needed 3 maps to decide this. 2 was not enough. And the winner of this map goes on to the grand finals to play MCS Gaming, who have been waiting for forever now. Been waiting for quite a bit, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been waiting a little bit of time as we slowly roll through these long matches of recoveries that are coming through. It would have potentially been almost over, depending on how that very last round would have went on Nuke. But now we're going to the third map, and we will see how this is about to roll as our decider. I fully expect both these teams to have a decent side as far as what their, plans are, their setups are, that they should have a very good understanding of Ancient. Now, could we be wrong? Could one be better than the other? That's what we're here to find out.
It is exactly what we're here to find out. Make Your Mind on the CT side, Milky Gooners on the T side, and we are underway. This is map 3. There's been a lot of beef, a lot of hatred from both sides, a lot of difficult fights, and just a bunch of stuff going on all night, but it will be settled here in this final map. Milky Gooners or Make Your Mind, who is going to be the victor? So far, there's been some fantastic kills popping out right now. Man disadvantage majorly for Milky Gooners, and they get mowed down in Donut. Disgusting start. 4 alive as well for Make Your Mind. It looked like a scary round there for a minute. Milky Gooners taking a lot of space, but then just no kills coming out of it. No success besides that early opening in the round, and it does just fall apart as you get onto the site, and unfortunately too many missed shots. You have to reload the Glock, you get caught, and you are just on the save round. We've got Glocks, we've got 2 flashes. Gonna try and run up B and get a bomb plant. The MP9 here to farm some kills. They've got some money. There's a team kill as well. Carver. Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty.
Dude just came in here, sprayed and prayed, pulled out his pistol, finished it off, and called it a day.
A headshot
but
as well.
We are within, a minute now? We are now to the rifle round. And so we're going to see just what Milky Gooners has for us, what they're going to buy up, and see what they're going to bring to the table. Now, again, MP9s could be worth it. But, of course, there's no point in upgrading if you don't have to. So we'll see if that's going to be enough to be able to take them down. A lot of nades, a lot of damage. Reaper's going to grab 2. That's not good.
Opening. Well, that's a huge opening for DC Reaper. And if you are Milky Gooners, that is good, right? That's a fantastic mid-fight as well, and that's even better as Carver goes down towards B, and down goes Horizon as well. Make Your Mind completely falling apart at the seams. It's just the rifle. He does have a kit, though. This can get interesting, but he misses the mark, and Shagadelic gets the kill onto Stanfix, and it's getting brawly. It's getting scrappy. 2-1 Milky Gooners. Find a round back on the first rifle round of the game. Make Your Mind a decision to make. Do you buy? Do you save? And it looks like we're going to get a buy. MP9 out for 2 of our players. Stanfix and Horizon. And Carver, actually. 3 MP9s. Definitely.
Yep, it looks like they're just going to try it. Might as well. But I didn't work out last time, so I don't know why they think one more MP9 would work out. But we'll see if it does. I mean, if they have enough barrels in the way, but going straight through the fire, I don't know if that's such a great move for it. Twig, Reaper, Shag. Oh, no, it is falling apart. And it's all up to Serene to be able to make something happen here. They're going to go for the push. That's going to go for 1.
Ooh.
Ooh, just off the mark for that.
Okay, there we go. It's tied up 2-2. Oh, yeah. A spray coming in. Both of these teams on fire. There's been a lot of trash talk between these 2 teams all night. It's been pretty vocalized in the chat, so everyone knows. Yeah, I mean, this map 3, it's bound to be a scrappy one, no matter the result. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Like I said last map, the beef, the shit talk kind of adds another layer to a victory on this map for both teams. A nice opening by Stanfix. Deagle. Good kill as he looks to get in Donut. One more might come his way. He spots it out. Gets a little bit of damage. Fighting left and right. Rue's got 1 and 2. Not too bad. And down goes Horizon as well with the USP Siren. Trying to chime in as well. Carver going to slip in a cave and slip to his grave. It is just Siren. 1v4. This round is lost. It's Milky Gooners third. Yeah, this is a Milky Gooners third every day of the week. The only thing you can hope is that maybe Siren goes out with a couple of kills, but it just doesn't happen. Doesn't end up going their way. But on the bright side, Make Your Mind are off of that round and into another full buy round. And I want to see them slow things down, right? The last time we saw them have guns, right? They fought for space, they fought for mid, and they got completely smoked by Milky Gooners. So...
Yep, and it doesn't look like they have the util to work with here, so I'm not really sure if this is going to be their best case. They can't really stop anything that, you know, for the most part. They can hold down mid, but it looks like coming straight through, they may just go ahead and push straight for it, which it looks like they're just falling straight all the way to the site. And we do have Twig, who's way in the back, which I'm sure he's keeping everything clean from the rear. But coming in from Donut side, they are just trying to see if they can find anything at all through the smoke, but got to give it to Milky Gooners. They are on a full sneaky save portion here. Now, Twigs didn't make anything happen, but at least had some intel for them, and they're just going to have to save here.
Yeah, the save is called, right? There's just not enough incentive once again to go. You don't have a kit, right? You want to get these rifles over into the next round. You want to at least put up a fight, but Milky Gooners have taken the lead, up 4-2 now. It went from 2-0 to 2-2 to 2-4. Shagadelic does go down, but they don't care. I mean, look at the money. Look at the money for Milky Gooners. They're rich, extremely rich, rolling in dough.
Yeah, they have plenty of cash, plenty of things to work with, and plenty to be able to, you know, continue doing what they need to do. And at the same time, you know, they're going to be able to keep going for a while. But now that we've got the util, we've got the purchase coming in from Make Your Mind, they might be able to start whittling down that money just a little bit by little bit if they can.
Horizon, this is being watched. This is an interesting peek. He gets a lot of information on that peek. No kills, but tons of information, and that is the important part. Down goes Shagadelic from Carver, and Horizon gets one on site as well. That's massive. It's a good way to chime into that round. A little bit of spam damage. Horizon dodges the wall bang. 2-man advantage now for Make Your Mind, excuse me. Milky Gooners tried to walk up, disrespect the smoke on B. It didn't work out for them, and Make Your Mind looks set up to take this round, but we can't guarantee anything yet. There's about a minute left on the clock, and a little less than that, 50 seconds, and plenty of time for Milky Gooners to find a way back into this round. It starts with a kill, and that's what you got to look for. They're just waiting for Make Your Mind to make a mistake, and now they start to move. A Molotov comes out, hoping that somebody's on pillar. Twigs will find nothing. A flash onto the side, and down goes Twigs to Stanfix. 2 players left to find. Ween goes down. It's just Reaper, who's found Carver and potentially finds another, fighting with the USP. Is Stanfix. Reaper trying to get a kill. He's got it, but Horizon has the immediate trade. And there we go. Make Your Mind finding a round.
They did indeed. They put in the work. They got the reward. But they still have to continue to go up against Milky Gooners with all that extra cash they were able to stack very quickly. And so all they have to do is do it again. And I feel like as long as Make Your Mind has the util to work with, they can make things happen. They really just don't do the greatest when they're like half buying it. You know, just go pistol, see if they can get the dinks, save it up, and have that full buy round that they can really utilize everything.
Ooh, Horizon, oh my god, he does well to find one. That's massive. He was dead man. He was a dead man no matter what. Needed to just make the best out of that situation, and I'd argue that he did. Finding one while being burned to a crisp in a Molotov is massive. Now, Ween does have the trade, but Ween goes down as well, 43 HP, so not left unscathed after that fight. It is a 4v4. Flash into Donut. Stanfix completely blind. A Molotov forces a fight from Rue, forces a commit, and that's huge. Stanfix has found Rue and DC Reaper. And we've got another two-man advantage for Make Your Mind. Ween and Shag look to take this B site. Ween clearing the site for his teammate, hoping that we can get the bomb down. Ween caught out by Siren, and it's just Shag. It's just no one. Tied right back up at 4-4. Neck and neck.
Yep, and again, I think as long as they can keep this going, as long as they can keep the util in pocket, they got the weapons that they want, this should be solid for them as far as for Make Your Mind. Milky Gooners having to work that money like it owes them extra money, because look at that. They've fully bought up again, and now they're a little broke. All their investments and all their life savings has been depleted quite quickly as they continue to full buy everything and see if they can make anything happen. And again, at this point, they have to win if they're going to want to make something continue on, to maybe take another lead and to continue on forward. But will that be possible? As Make Your Mind is just going to be fully set. They have 3 AKs too, so they have that extra damage to work in their favor. So now as the execution seems to be coming towards the A site, we'll see if that's going to be possible. To get the molly down, get the nade, get a little bit of damage dealt. And that's holding them from progressing as the fire is holding out the entrance. It's going to be a little rough for them. We'll see what's going to be possible as they get ready to do a second potential execute. And yeah, they're going to be putting everything into this one.
Oh, Stanfix burning. He doesn't even hear it.
No.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The audio cue. Oh my God, Siren! What was that triple spray?
Nice.
One after one after one. Demolishing Milky Gooners as they try and take out a main. Nothing to be found there. Disgusting. Disgusting spray down from Siren. That's usually the opper, but apparently a threat with an AK in the hands as well. Yep.
A threat indeed. And so they just were able to make that go through just as they wanted to. He just kept holding down the trigger and just they kept walking into it. You know, what can you do about that? But they're going to try it again. They've got some Tech 9s, which are always the scariest rounds. They do get the dink, though, on Horizon, so he is gone. So the rest of the team will have to pick it up from here. And so let's see if they're able to do that. And so far, the answer is yes, because it's down to Twig. And quickly, it's putting into a sticky situation for him, and he's going to see what he can do. And that's not going to be much. So we're already up to 6 again, ahead by 2. And let's Make Your Mind putting themselves in yet again another winnable position as their money seems to be going up higher and higher as we have two players almost at 10,000, one at 7,500 and 4,300 respectively. So they've got plenty of money to play with, and Milky Gooners, now that they have the loss bonus, they should be able to buy decently-ish. All right, here we go. We're gonna head fork straight into mid, and okay,
and
that's okay.
Siren. Is it really, though? I mean, maybe for Make Your Mind. Now, that is nice. We ain't able to find Horizon and evens us back up. But look at how low these players are. And the bomb is dropped out mid as well. Yeah, Twig. Twig 1 HP. Ween at 22. 1 bullet away from death. Both of these players. It's not the best situation at all.
Nope. We'll see if they can make any connections. They're completely split. Bomb is being held. So they've got to assume they're going to be coming from the rear somewhere. They wouldn't be going straight into this. Now, Carver will more than likely pop this corner as he gets a little spooked. And I'm sure he's going to check this here in just a second. Maybe not. Okay.
Wayne, that's a good opening kill as well. Siren in a 1v2. Little laggy. Finds one. Knows where the last is. Running out of ammo.
Oh, now he really knows.
Yeah. Running out of
3
ammo.
bullets. Get that reload in. He's really going to go for 3 bullets. He only needs 1 if he does it right, but really that's a little sketch.
It is sketch. I mean, he knows where you've gotten off to. He knows exactly where you are. He's got the read. He's going to
Three
swing
bullets.
into you, and oh my God!
No,
That
he
is a
doesn't.
flex. That is a flex.
Wow. Okay, 3 bullets left. Dude was confident and made it happen. You wouldn't see it, but oh man, that's incredible. And so that puts him up to 7. Ah, man. That is rough.
Yeah, it is rough, and it's the last round of the half, and it just leaves a lot to be desired, right? I mean, a decent buy, right, for Milky Gooners, but they just haven't been getting any success in these later rounds. They put a good string of 4 together, but it's just not been great from them recently. They've struggled a lot to get these kills. Ween has got 1, but is immediately traded, and that's just been the story of this game. Not of this game, of this map. That was nasty. DC Reaper finds 1 and thrusts himself into a 1v2. Can he be the hero of this round for Milky Gooners? They really, really need it as well. Have not won a round in a minute in 4 rounds. Make your mind of 1 4 straight, and this would be 5 if they're able to get it. DC Reaper, this is a tall order, but not one that's impossible. Op shot rings out. They know where Reaper is. A smoke dropped. A minute left. Reaper elects to come through the smoke. He's coming through fast. He's got 1 on the Carver, and he's got it. That is disgusting. DC Reaper, what did you eat for breakfast this morning? My word.
Well, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Reaper. I mean, he's kind of been a thorn in their side for quite a while here. But, I mean, that's a bit nuts. But here we go again. We've swapped sides. We're back to pistols again. And we'll see if Gooners can maybe, just maybe, pick up a pistol round and get ahead and maybe be able to equalize this a little bit. But at the same time, as we all know and love, if Make Your Mind takes this pistol, they should catapult them, because at this point, with them on the T side, this gives them a much better chance, money-wise, to be able to continue moving forward, and not for Milky to be able to buy up for that second round. So that should be an easy 2 if they take it.
Definitely should. Timeout is over and pistol round is underway. Let's see if Make Your Mind can be as convincing on the T side as they were on the CT side, or if Milky Gooners can get off to a roaring start and bring this game right back into their hands. Util has come out. It is the A hit. Man, Twig's completely blind. He's got 1. That's pretty nice. Is immediately traded. DC Reaper finds 1 as well. Going to continue fighting from Cave. Bomb does go down at the very least, so that is a positive. Even if Milky Gooners lose this round, they at least got the bomb plant. The retake is on. It's 4 out of Cave now. Here comes the fight. Carver. His teammate goes down. They're going to push you in a donut. He's got 1. He's got 2. And almost has 3. That was crazy. They know where the last one is. Siren now has to fight. It's a 10-second defuse, and Siren takes down DC Reaper, and no stick for Rue. No stick for you. My word. Milky Gooners, that was a good effort, but golly, it just falls apart in the end. Some fantastic shots hit by Make Your Mind. That's not even, I can't even say that that's Milky Gooners' fault, that they did too much wrong. The Make Your Mind guys hit fantastic shots there at the end.
Yeah, Serene really just made that happen. I mean, there was nothing wrong with anything, just had the crosshair and the timing perfectly and just made those tips and taps absolutely perfect. And now they're going to go ahead and get that pistol. They worked their way up. They've got the better weapons.
Zeus?
Oh, is this going to happen? Oh! We get to see it. Thank you, Twigs. I love seeing that.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Just as good as the knife kill we saw last map as well, right? It's just a little bit of fun, right? Probably for these guys, not so much fun as it is embarrassment, the way that they've been talking to each other. That's pretty nice. A P250 kill. We're in a 2v2, turned 1v2. Stanfix has got the kill. It's Ween versus... It's Stanfix. Has the kill. Ween, I thought for sure he had it. He was on lock there. He's had to spam through the wall, but just couldn't get it done in time and Make Your Mind move on to 9.
Yep, we are on the way with it as they are so close to double digits. But now it's time for the buy-ups to happen. We'll see how it's going to go. And at this point, it should be going, if I had to guess, Milky does have the util that they probably need. It's going to be close, if anything, because I don't see enough for Make Your Mind. So we'll see what's able to be possible. Is it going to be weapons and damage, or is it going to be style and util for this one? Now, ooh, little dink already starting off.
Oh, that
early.
is
Make it
massive.
2.
From
That's
Shag.
big.
That is massive. That's a massive find. That's 2 kills. And there's still a player here from Cubby. Now that he throws that smoke, we know that he's here. Horizon just misses it onto Rue. The timing there, not in their favor. There's been a lot of these just really, really unlucky timings for both sides, haven't there? I mean, I've seen that happen so many times in all 3 of these maps where it's just 1 second and a kill goes the other way. But Milky Gooners has found a round right back. Make Your Mind not allowed onto double digits. Unless something crazy happens, but it shouldn't be. Make Your Mind should not have a way back into this round whatsoever. Carver finds a kill. Pennies to $1. Doesn't really amount to much.
Is he going to 1v4 this?
Nah,
Possibly not.
He doesn't have time. He's got no bomb.
No.
Picking up the Galil.
Well, I mean, at least in the kills category, he could potentially get... No, he's not. I was going to say, he could potentially get some kills here as far as being able to, you know, round it out at least, but I guess not. So they're going to go ahead and reset that, and they're just going to have to chill with some pistols, it looks like, this time around. So we should be seeing 7 to 9, but you never know when those Tech 9s come out.
Yeah, you never know. We're probably going to see something quick, see something fast, and we'll see if Milky Gooners are ready for it. Ready for something fast-paced and in their face.
Yeah, because it's coming.
It is indeed coming. It is going to be a mid-split. Good nades. Actually, not as good as I thought they were, but that is a huge kill as well. MP9 found. Ween forced off of the fight. We saw him struggle at the beginning of Anubis, but definitely found his way back in at the end and is playing pretty good this game as well. Not fantastic, but definitely has had his own moments. Here comes the plant. It is in. It is a retake, and it's a 4v4. Definitely not a guaranteed situation for either of these teams.
No.
Twigs finds some space, but not before Siren finds a kill onto DC Reaper. More dinks coming through. Horizon playing from the pillar. Oh my God! Down goes Shag. Down goes Twigs, and it's Ween. He's sticking the bomb. He gets off of it, and if he sticks it, he wins that round. And Master, he wins that round if he just sticks it.
Oh no. And then he just gets barrel stuffed with an SMG, and that just rips him apart. No chances there to recover. If he held it, probably could have got it, but he decided to flinch, and that is a 10th round for Make Your Mind, for the round that they probably shouldn't have gotten, which again, that seems to be the trend. But nevertheless, they're able to make it, and it's just incredible. But now it is the entire map is on fire at this point, so they're gonna go ahead and dump their util. But it's honestly, it's not looking really good for either one of them for the util side. Getting a little hairy here. Stan really close here, trying to see what he can get. Twigs are bouncing all the way back. Nobody's on the A side except for Twigs coming in, but bomb is not really going any particular bomb site just yet. Rotating over to A. But at this point, we'll see if Reaper's going to be able to hold this. Really?
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Trigger discipline. But down goes Twigs. That is the A bomb site taking control of. That's a fantastic play by DC Reaper. Good patience. There is a smoke that comes down, so this will 100% be a bomb plant for the A site at the very least. If he gets it now, you don't want to let him get in a donut. They're actually not going for it. Reaper, here. Massive kill onto Siren. It's just Carver in a 1v3. Such a tall task. Is he ready for this fight? He's not. Ween has got the SMG kill, and Milky Gooners find 7. This is a scrappy game, man. It is back and forth all over the place.
Yep, once you think it's for one that it's not, and then it is, and then it's not. It's like, okay, well, they're just having a good time with it. So it's gonna go back towards Milky Gooners, and so they're gonna be able to work their way back up. And it's not over yet. Again, they are still ahead for Make Your Mind, and they're first to double digits, but usually that's the mark of the beast, where it gets easier from there. But I don't think Milky Gooners are gonna make anywhere close easy. For Make Your Mind to be able to pull this across the finish line to get those last few rounds.
Yeah, no, not at all. This buy.
Oh.
For both teams,
Wigs.
This buy is really... well, I guess I saw 3 MP9s. There's only 1. So I retract my former statement. The buy is fine for Milky Gooners. For Make Your Mind, it's not great. They found the B site, though. They found space, and they found a kill onto Ween.
Yep, they're going to get the money, too, because they're going to get the bomb planted. Those Tech 9s will do just fine. As we get Serene with a upgrade.
The T's are just hiding in this smoke long. This is very interesting. One comes through. DC Reaper has the spray transfer, and Siren has gotten away. It's a 1v2. Bomb plant, not for him.
That's pretty doable.
Oh my God, it wasn't a headshot. I thought it was a tap. Reaper defusing the bomb actually gets off of it. DC Reaper, plenty of time for the defuse. It's scary. And oh my God, it's just another round that should not even be as close as it is. Oh my gosh, it's so scrappy.
Yep, it is indeed. But you know what? 8 to 10. Buy-ups are coming in again. So it's time for Make Your Mind to reset their mental, get back into the hot seat, and go ahead and see what's possible. Craver. Okay, he's starting to buy up some stuff now. A little bit of late delay there, but I like how they're saving a little bit of money left, just in case. Oh, no, they're going for a hard and fast push over to A, and there's not a soul over there. Well, I guess as I say that, they're going to go ahead and rotate in for Reaper and Shag.
Yeah, here comes the soul. Reaper here
but hey,
to respond.
I was going to say, he's been absolutely demolishing people. So Reaper by himself, not the worst thing in the world, because he could easily take out a couple 1v1s. But one thing I'd like to see a little bit from Make Your Mind is they keep going into these real bad 1-1-1 to see how it plays out. If they can have their spacing properly, they should be able to take down Reaper and not have that happen.
Yeah, 100%. And that has been a big key of Reaper's success. Not taking anything away from Reaper. He's been a fantastic player. But Make Your Mind have just not been dealing with him properly, right? They just don't.
Yes.
They have not been swinging into him with 4 or 5 players. Every time that they've been fighting him, it's just been, like you said, the one. So
yep. It's just 4 1v1s instead of 4-on-1.
And if they keep giving that to him, Milky Gooners might potentially win this game, and it looks like that's what we're going to get. Oh, no, a whiffed Molotov, and yeah, he keeps going, but there we go. That's a little bit better. The trades are there, and Siren, who has been a menace on the other side, finds 2. The mid-crawl, Carver, are you ready for this? Falling asleep at the wheel does take Rue down. There's 2 players here. A little bit of damage. Yeah, it's not awful. Oh, turning away from the grenade as if it was a flashbang. Siren gets one, and now Horizon just going to run away from the fight. Yeah, this is huge. We know where Ween is. A Molotov comes out from back boxes, but it won't find anything. He's got the dink, but he runs out of ammo, unfortunately. And up to 11 rounds now. Make Your Mind. Disgusting stuff. Siren just, Siren is a menace right now. 24 and 10. You want to talk about a carry, talk about a backpack. My word.
Well, he did great in game 1. Didn't so much in game 2. But now recovering and redeeming himself on game 3. I mean, that's solid. Maybe just Anubis isn't his thing. He doesn't like it, and it just doesn't, go in his favor sometimes. But It seems like Ancient, on the other hand, that's a little bit different. Nah, Twig, you're going to do it again, aren't you?
He wants it. He does want it. This is a lower buy. This is Milky Gooners trying to save for the last one. But we know, we've seen so many of these rounds just like go awry, go a completely different way. And that's a nice one.
Like that.
DC Reaper opens it up and down goes DC Reaper though. Twigs here with the Zeus is the only one remaining. Patience is key with the Zeus. Oh, and he's been spotted out. Just trying to run things down with the USP. Horizon's got the kill, and they strike first. We are on map point, match point. Milky Gooners, you've got to be flawless for survival. It's 8-12. You need 4. And it's got to be fantastic. We need to see something from some of the teammates. Twigs and Rouge is not having a good game. It's really, honestly, the Reaper show right now. I mean, but you could say the same thing about Make Your Mind, right? Siren up to 24-10. It's just really just a two-man show right now. It's Reaper versus Siren, and right now, Siren is winning. Get Reaper some help, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the scores here, and they're really close, but at the same time, they're not. We have a 14 and a 14, but then there's a 12 and a 16, and then 11 and 10, but then there's 7 and 10. So there's a little bit lacking there with just a hair, because Serene is a little bit higher, and there's a little bit less on Twig, so it's fairly close, and it's still all about who gets the rounds, and it just happens to be where Make Your Mind were able to get those rounds, and some of those saves just happened the way they did, so they didn't get as many kills. But here we go, and it's going to rocket for 1-1. This potentially for the last round. It's to a 4-4.
Oh, no,
Traver
Ween!
is able to pick up. Not.
How does he not pick up 1 there? There we go. The kill is finished by Carver. And oh my god, that's terrifying. That's scary. Ween should have had 2 dead.
Oh, yeah.
Steinfix, 2 HP. 2 HP on Steinfix. Down goes 1,
Oh.
down goes 2, and it's Reaper.
it.
He's been the man of the match. It's a 1v3
Can he
for
do
survival for Milky Gooners. Can he do this? He's been fantastic all night. He really has, but this might be too tall of an order unless he's able to find the gap, find the space that's been given to him. The bomb plant is going down.
Yep, he's got the right call.
Into it.
He's on it.
He's got the fight. It's coming towards him, and he's got the kill. Gonna accelerate now. One
Okay,
more
that's
kill
fine.
left to find, but he's not. Got
No.
it. Rolik puts him in the dirt, and Milky Gooners fall on map 3. Make Your Mind. They come out on top of the beef that was started at the beginning of map 1, and once again, you see it on the scoreboard here, folks. There are 2 players in the lobby and their supporting roster. Really, it's not the case, right? You've got Stanfix 1.31 KD and Rulik a 1.21 KD. Milky Gooners played a fantastic game in map 1, and they played a fantastic game map 2. But where was Reaper's help map 3?
That's a very good question. I mean, as of this point, I'm not totally sure. I mean, Rulik clutching that up, making a 2-17s now on the board here for the last one. So really showing up. I mean, Rulik seems to be kind of the sleeper. It's like, when you need him, he does show up. He's just not going to be doing that, fanciness all through the game, but still being a very vital portion of the team. But again, making it count when it needs to. But yeah, Twig, 0.53, not great. 0.67, 7-1. It just wasn't working in their favor. Although their kills are there, their kills were close. Again, before we were going into this last round, everything looked good. But it came down to those rounds. Again, it doesn't matter how many kills you have, where Reaper was just absolutely killing it. If the rest of your team is not following suit, and again, it's all about not necessarily getting the kills, but also not dying. Again, as I talked about on the last game, it's like, do you give them the kill? Do you give them the money? Do you go for it? Because you could save, but again, if you die, then you have to pre-buy, and it's all that economy pieces that go into it all together. And it just so happens, Make Your Mind made those right calls. They made those abilities happen, and look at that, 13-8, and really they had the better games. I mean, 13-8, and then it was I think it was 13-8 again on Anubis.
It was 13-8 on Anubis, and then they lost Nuke 13-11. So, yes.
By 1 kill to OT. 1 kill to OT. separating them to only have a 2-round deficit to Milky Gooners. So honestly, they did great. They could have had this done if they got that one kill on Nuke, but again, just the way it rolls, and Milky Gooners, there was some back and forth in the chat that we were seeing, with them, and honestly, I don't even know, based off of what we've been seeing, they probably shouldn't have been doing that. They didn't really have a whole lot of a leg to stand on.
No, not at all. And that's the downside to when you start something, when you start talking crap like that. And then you get results like this, then the other team, this is what I was saying, right? It adds another layer to the game. And the winner of the feud gets to rub the loser's face in the dirt, right? The loser doesn't have anything to stand on. It is a GG though. We won't brag on that too much. Milky Gooners, you played a fantastic game. Just unfortunate it did not go your way. But thank you guys for joining us in the semifinals. We are going to move on to the grand finals, though. It's going to be Make Your Mind versus MCS Gaming. That's going to be coming up here. I don't know how long our break is, maybe about 20, 30-ish minutes, but we'll be back in a little bit. Don't you guys go anywhere. The grand finals is really going to be a banger. 2 fantastic teams going head-to-head. But barring A-Master, you don't have anything to say. I'm going to go ahead and send us to a break.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. We'll be right back again. Don't go anywhere. We'll post something in the chat as well, as we've been doing, to let you guys know on the updates. So, yeah, absolutely, guys. Stay tuned. Grab a snack, refill on your drinks, do what you need to do, and we'll be back.